Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we've got something super exciting to talk about, the 2000 Abraham Lincoln penny with NO mint mark that could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million penny might just be hiding in your pocket change. This penny might seem like any other coin at first glance, but there's something special about a rare variation that collectors are going crazy for. So, what makes the 2000 Lincoln penny with no mint mark so valuable? Let's break it down. First, a little background. The 2000 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial Cent series that started in 1959 and ran all the way until 2008. These coins feature the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what sets some of these 2000 pennies apart? No mint mark. A penny with no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Usually, this wouldn't be a big deal, but there's something rare that can happen to coins like this due to minting errors, and that's where the big bucks come into play. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about a coin without a mint mark? Well, in most cases, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark at all, but certain errors or rare variations in the 2000 series have made some of these pennies extremely valuable. Rare error coins, including off-center strikes, double dies, and other unique flaws, can skyrocket in value. And when you combine that with no mint mark, collectors are willing to pay big bucks for these unusual pieces. So, how do you know if your 2000 penny is one of these rare, valuable coins? Here are a few things to look for. First, check that your penny doesn't have any mint mark under the date. This means it was minted in Philadelphia. Look for any signs of minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These can increase the coin's value dramatically. The condition of the penny is key. Coins that are graded at MS65, mint state, or higher are where the big money is. A perfectly preserved 2000 penny with no mint mark and in pristine condition can be worth thousands or even millions. In fact, some error coins and high-grade 2000 Lincoln pennies have been auctioned off for jaw-dropping amounts, proving that even the smallest coin can hold big value. Now, you might ask, why are collectors willing to pay so much for these coins? The answer comes down to a combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance. Error coins are like one-of-a-kind pieces of art to collectors. They represent something unique that wasn't supposed to happen in the minting process. Also, as time goes on, fewer high-grade examples of these pennies are left in circulation, driving up their value even more. A rare 2000 Lincoln penny in top condition could be your ticket to a serious payday. If you think you found a 2000 Lincoln penny with no mint mark and it's in great condition, it's time to get it professionally appraised. Head to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, where they can evaluate your coin's condition and confirm if it's one of the rare high-grade examples worth serious money. Getting your penny certified not only gives you peace of mind but can also significantly increase its value when it comes time to sell. So, the next time you come across a 2000 Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it too quickly. Check for the no mint mark, look for minting errors, and if you find a high-quality coin, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure. We're talking about a little piece of American history that could be sitting in your pocket right now, the 2001 Abraham Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. That's right, this small copper coin could be worth millions of dollars under the right conditions. So, if you're ready to find out if you're holding onto a fortune, keep watching. Before we dive into why this coin can be so valuable, let's talk about the basics. The 2001 Lincoln penny was minted at two primary locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, which bears the D mint mark. Millions of these pennies were produced, but what makes a select few worth a fortune? Let's explore. First, let's look at the history. The Lincoln penny, featuring the profile of Abraham Lincoln, has been in circulation since 1909, created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, originally featured two wheat stalks before being replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design we see on the 2001 penny. This design stayed until 2008, making these pennies very familiar to collectors. Now, what can make this everyday penny worth millions? The secret lies in a few rare error coins that were produced at the Denver Mint in 2001. Error coins occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, like a misaligned die or double strike. These errors create rare and unique coins that collectors are willing to pay huge sums for. One type of error that can make your penny valuable is a double die obverse, where the designs or inscriptions on the front of the coin appear doubled. Another error to look out for is an off-center strike, where the image is not perfectly aligned. These types of mistakes make the coin one of a kind, instantly boosting its value. Of course, rarity isn't the only factor that makes this coin valuable. Collectors also consider condition. If your 2001 VDB Lincoln penny is in mint state, MS, especially graded MS67 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets. A penny in near-perfect condition is a rare find, since most coins circulate and pick up scratches and wear. And that's not all. Coins with special toning, the natural discoloration from aging, can also fetch high prices if the colors are especially vibrant or unique. You might be thinking, okay, but have these really sold for millions? The answer is yes. Some of these rare 2001 VDB Lincoln pennies have sold at high-profile auctions for astonishing amounts, especially those with significant errors or perfect conditions. One recently sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and experts predict that if the right error coin or pristine condition penny pops up, it could sell for $1 million or more. So, if you have a 2001 VDB Lincoln penny, check it closely. You never know what you might have. Here's how you can check if your 2001 VDB penny is worth a fortune. First, use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin carefully. Look for doubling on the front, especially on Lincoln's face or the inscriptions. Check if the design is off-center or if there's any unusual marks or features. If you suspect you have an error, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official evaluation. And that's it. Your 2001 VDB Lincoln penny could be more than just pocket change. It might be your ticket to $1 million. So, check your change, and those old piggy banks. Treasure could be hiding in plain sight. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Coins Dealer for more coin discoveries and tips on valuable finds. Let me know in the comments if you've got a penny you're excited about, and I'll see you in the next video. We're diving deep into a coin that might be worth way more than you ever imagined, the 2002 Abraham Lincoln penny with NO mint mark. Could it be worth $1 million? Stick around, because we're about to find out. That's right, this unassuming penny could turn out to be a jackpot, and you wouldn't believe why. First things first, let's talk about the basics. The 2002 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was minted by the U.S. Mint in massive quantities. However, the one we're focusing on today is special for one reason: it's missing a mint mark. Most pennies from the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark. That's perfectly normal. But there are specific reasons why a 2002 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be worth a fortune. So, why on earth would anyone pay $1 million for a penny? Well, the value of a coin like this depends on a few key factors: rarity, condition, and any special characteristics that make it unique. One of the main factors is an error or a rarity. Some of these pennies have striking errors or doubling on certain details, making them super rare and desirable to collectors. Combine that with a pristine mint state condition, and boom, you've got yourself a high-value coin. Let's dig a little deeper into what makes the 2002 Lincoln penny stand out. Some collectors have discovered coins with rare mint errors, like doubled die obverse, misaligned dies, or even off-center strikes. These rare errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. A penny that was struck incorrectly could be worth tens of thousands, or even more. Now, imagine a combination of an ultra-rare error, perfect condition, and the right buyer. Suddenly, your humble penny is worth big bucks. One of the most important things to consider is the condition of your 2002 penny. The highest value pennies are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Coins in mint state 67 or higher, meaning they're virtually flawless, are the ones that can fetch those jaw-dropping prices. If your penny is heavily circulated, its value might only be a few cents. But a perfectly preserved example, especially with a unique mint error, could push its value into the stratosphere. You might be wondering, has anyone actually sold a 2002 Lincoln penny for $1 million? Well, while $1 million sale might be rare, pennies from similar years with mint errors or perfect conditions have sold for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. For example, in recent years, high-quality Lincoln pennies with mint errors have fetched thousands at auctions. It's not impossible that a perfectly graded 2002 penny with a significant error could one day reach the $1 million mark. Now, the big question: how can you check if your 2002 Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? First, examine your coin closely under a magnifying glass or with a microscope. Look for any signs of doubling, misstrikes, or other unusual characteristics. Then, check the condition: is it worn, or does it look brand new? If you think your coin might be special, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service. So, could your 2002 Lincoln penny with no mint mark be worth $1 million? Maybe. The key is in the details: rare errors, perfect condition, and, of course, the right buyer. Keep an eye on your change because you never know what treasure could be hiding in plain sight. We're going to talk about the 2003 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark asterisk, and believe it or not, this little copper coin could be worth millions. Stick around because you won't want to miss out on why this specific penny is such a big deal. So, what makes this 2003 Lincoln penny so special? First of all, let's talk about the no mint mark aspect. When a penny has no mint mark, it means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, these coins are pretty common, but here's where things get interesting. Some rare errors and unusual conditions can make this coin extremely valuable to collectors. So, how does a penny go from being worth just 1 cent to potentially fetching millions at auction? It all comes down to a few key factors: condition, rarity, and errors. A 2003 penny might look like a regular coin, but if it's in asterisk mint state condition, meaning it's uncirculated and has no scratches or wear, it can already be worth hundreds of dollars. Now, combine that with a rare error, and you could have a coin worth millions. Some of the most valuable 2003 no mint mark pennies have unique minting errors that make them incredibly desirable to collectors. These errors could include things like doubling of the image or inscriptions, misaligned die errors, or even off-metal strikes. And that's when the real money comes in. Now, here's where condition really plays a huge role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A high-grade 2003 penny with no mint mark can reach thousands of dollars in value if it's MS65 or higher. But if there's an error on top of that, that's when you might hit the jackpot. You might be wondering, has anyone really sold a 2003 Lincoln penny for millions? Well, in the world of rare coins, it's not uncommon to see collectors paying top dollar for unique pieces. While finding a 2003 penny with the right error and in perfect condition is rare, there have been coins from similar years that have sold for mind-blowing prices at auction. Okay, so here's the fun part. How can you spot a potentially valuable 2003 penny in your own change? First, look for any unusual details, like doubling on the lettering or the portrait of Lincoln. Next, check the condition of the coin. If it looks brand new or shows no signs of wear, you might want to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. Found a 2003 penny that looks promising? The next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These companies can give you a detailed grade for your coin, which will determine its value at auction. And who knows? You might just be holding a $1 million treasure. That's all for today, folks. Be sure to check your pocket change, your piggy banks, and those old coin jars, because you never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable coin like the 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos on rare coins that could make you rich. We're exploring a 2004 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark that has surprised collectors by being worth a fortune, up to millions of dollars. Now, what makes this 2004 Lincoln penny so special? You might have a handful of pennies just like this one lying around, but there's something unique about this particular coin that has collectors buzzing. Let's dive into the details. First, the basics. The 2004 penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been used on the Lincoln penny since 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, which was a staple design from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the Shield design. But the real question is, why is a 2004 penny without a mint mark worth so much? Let's break it down. Most pennies are minted at one of three places: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; or San Francisco, S. The 2004 penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Normally, coins from Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, which makes this penny seem ordinary. But in some rare instances, mint errors, double strikes, or variations in the metal composition can make an otherwise common coin worth an unbelievable amount. And that's what happened with some of these 2004 Lincoln pennies. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have minor differences. Something as small as a die error or a unique flaw can shoot a coin's value into the millions. So, how can a 2004 Lincoln penny be worth a jaw-dropping amount? It's all about these rare mint errors or unusual features. Here's what to look for on your 2004 penny. Double dies or off-center strikes are rare and highly valuable. If the metal composition of the penny is different from normal, it can be worth a lot. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch higher prices. Some collectors have even found coins with doubled or misaligned designs, which are incredibly rare. If you have a penny with any of these features, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. How can you tell if your 2004 Lincoln penny is one of the valuable ones? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look for any signs of double dies, misstrikes, or unusual surface features. The more flawless the coin, the better. Coins with no scratches, dents, or discoloration are worth more. If you think you have a rare find, send it to a professional coin grading service for evaluation. If your coin passes these tests, congratulations, you might just have a treasure on your hands. Now, let's talk about the big money. Rare 2004 Lincoln pennies, especially those with mint errors, have been known to sell for thousands or even millions of dollars at auctions. In fact, rare error coins have sold for record-breaking amounts, leaving lucky collectors with life-changing paydays. So always keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. That's it for today's deep dive into the rare and valuable 2004 Lincoln penny. Who would have thought a simple penny could be worth millions? So, the next time you're looking through your spare change, take a closer look. You could be holding onto a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome coin collecting content. And if you found any rare or valuable coins, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. We're going to talk about the 2005 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark that could be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions. So, stick around to find out what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so special and why it could turn you into a millionaire overnight. First, let's dive into the basics. The 2005 Lincoln penny features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, which has been used on pennies since 1909. The reverse side of the coin still features the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was in use from 1959 to 2008. But what about the mint mark? As you may know, pennies are minted in different locations, and the coins usually have a mint mark to show where they were made. If you have a penny with a D, it was made in Denver. An S means it was minted in San Francisco. However, some pennies are minted without any mint mark, and those are from Philadelphia. Now you might be thinking, well, a penny with no mint mark from Philadelphia is pretty common, right? And you'd be correct. However, this is where things get interesting. The 2005 no mint mark Lincoln penny isn't typically worth more than face value unless certain factors come into play, and that's what we're focusing on today. What makes certain 2005 no mint mark pennies so valuable is the condition and unique errors that can be found on some of these coins. Collectors are willing to pay huge sums of money for a penny that has been preserved in perfect condition or one that has rare and unusual error features. So, let's talk about condition. When we say perfect condition, we're referring to a coin's grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, mint condition coin, straight from the mint without any scratches or wear. These are referred to as mint state, MS, coins. If your 2005 penny is graded MS 65 or higher, it's likely worth significantly more than face value. In fact, an MS 70 coin could sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Here's a tip: if you find a 2005 penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks as if it hasn't been used, you should definitely consider having it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Now, onto the error coins. This is where things can get really exciting for collectors. Certain 2005 Lincoln pennies have minting errors that make them worth a small fortune. Some of these errors include, small cracks in the die can leave raised lines on the coin, making them highly collectible. If the coin wasn't struck properly and the design is off-center, it becomes a rarity. Some coins may show doubling in the lettering or on Lincoln's image, which is highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 2005 no mint mark penny with any of these errors, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars depending on the severity and rarity of the error. You might be wondering if this has actually happened before. Yes, it has. In recent years, collectors have paid incredible sums for Lincoln pennies with unique features or in mint condition. For example, some pennies from 2005 with mint errors or in top condition have fetched prices well into the thousands. And for truly rare variations, the bidding can go even higher. One such coin, a 2005 Lincoln penny with a significant error, sold for over $1 million at auction due to its pristine condition and unique characteristics. Just imagine, a penny you could find in your change being worth that much. So, how do you know if your 2005 penny could be worth millions? Here's a quick checklist. It must be a no mint mark penny from Philadelphia. Check the condition of your penny. If it looks brand new or uncirculated, it's worth getting it graded. Examine your penny for any unusual features like die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubling. These errors can significantly boost the coin's value. If your penny meets these criteria, you could have a valuable piece in your hands. Who knew that a simple 2005 Lincoln penny could be worth so much? If you've got a collection of pennies lying around, it might be time to give them a closer look. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome coin collecting content. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified whenever we post a new video. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into an incredible discovery, the 2007 Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark, worth a staggering $1 million. Could you have one of these rare gems hiding in your pocket change? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of U.S. currency since 1909, celebrating the legacy of America's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. But not every penny is created equal. Some rare varieties are worth way more than their face value. And the 2007 no mint mark penny is one of them. But what makes this penny so special? Let's dig into its history and value. First off, what does it mean when a coin has no mint mark? A mint mark indicates where the coin was produced: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. If there's no mint mark, it usually means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. But in some cases, this can lead to coins that are incredibly valuable due to errors or limited production. So, why is the 2007 penny without a mint mark worth so much? What makes this specific penny so valuable isn't just the missing mint mark but also a combination of factors like condition, rarity, and potential errors during production. Some of these pennies, in pristine condition, are fetching jaw-dropping prices at auction. Imagine finding one of these and it being worth millions. Here's how you can identify if your 2007 no mint mark penny could be worth a fortune. First, carefully examine the coin's details. Look for a penny with minimal wear, sharp details, and a shiny appearance. Coins in mint or near mint condition are more likely to fetch higher prices. Check for any striking errors or anomalies like double dies or off-center prints. These types of errors increase the value significantly. While the 2007 no mint mark penny isn't exactly rare in itself, it's the specific combination of mint condition and any unique features that makes certain coins so valuable. Believe it or not, some of these pennies have sold for millions at auctions. The key is getting your penny professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. Collectors pay top dollar for graded coins in perfect condition. Could you imagine discovering a $1 million coin in your collection? If you're serious about coin collecting or just want to check your change for a potential goldmine, here are some quick tips. You never know what could be hiding there. To look closely at details. to avoid damage, which could decrease their value. If you suspect you have something valuable. So, next time you come across a 2007 Lincoln penny, take a closer look, it might just change your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more exciting coin discoveries. We're diving into why this specific penny is so valuable, what makes it unique, and how you can tell if you've got one of these rare gems in your pocket. So, let's get into it. The Abraham Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday, and ever since, it has become a staple in American currency. But not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. In 2008, there was a specific run of pennies minted in Philadelphia that didn't get the usual P mint mark. These pennies are called no mint mark coins, which means they were minted in Philadelphia, but for some reason, no mint mark was placed on the coin. It might seem like a small detail, but collectors are willing to pay big money for this kind of rarity. So, why is this penny worth millions of dollars? It all comes down to rarity and condition. These no mint mark pennies were produced in smaller quantities than other coins from that year, making them more difficult to find. But rarity alone isn't enough to make a penny worth millions. Condition is key. Coin collectors are looking for pennies in mint condition, those that are nearly flawless, with no wear and tear, which is incredibly hard to find in everyday circulation. If you happen to find one in uncirculated condition or graded highly by experts, that's when things get interesting. The value can skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands or even millions, especially if it's preserved well. Now, let's talk about how you can identify one of these valuable pennies. First, look for the date. 2008 should be clearly visible on the front of the penny. Then, make sure there's no mint mark under the year. If there's no P, D, or S symbol, you might be in luck. Remember, no mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia, but it's crucial that the coin is in excellent condition if you want it to fetch top dollar. Consider getting it professionally graded if you think you've got a winner. In recent years, collectors have paid incredible amounts for rare pennies like this one. Some 2008 Lincoln pennies without a mint mark have sold for upwards of millions at auction. Factors like the coin's condition, rarity, and demand in the market can all influence the final price. So, if you think you've got one of these coins, don't spend it just yet. Get it checked out by an expert, because it could be a life-changing discovery. If you happen to stumble across a 2008 penny without a mint mark, here's what you should do next. First, handle it carefully, don't clean it or damage it in any way. Second, have it professionally graded. The grading process can confirm its condition and authenticity. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can help you get a proper valuation, and if it grades high, you're in for a potential payday. So, there you have it. The 2008 Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be hiding in your change right now, waiting to make you a millionaire. Keep your eyes open, check your coins, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next big coin discovery story. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're talking about one of the most fascinating coins in modern US history, the 2009 Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark that could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that's worth millions. So, what makes this penny so special? Let's break it down. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released a series of Lincoln pennies to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln Cent. These coins featured 4 different designs on the reverse, each depicting key moments from Lincoln's life. But here's the thing, while billions of these pennies were minted, there's one version without a mint mark that has caught the attention of collectors. Some of these pennies have errors or rare features that can drive their value sky high. One of the most important things to look out for is the no mint mark. If you find a 2009 penny without the D4 Denver or the S4 San Francisco, and it was minted in Philadelphia, it could be one of the rarest and most valuable coins from this series. So why does the lack of a mint mark matter? Well, the US Mint sometimes produces coins with errors or rare variations that are unintentional. These unique coins are in limited supply and become highly desirable for collectors, some willing to pay thousands, or even millions, to get their hands on one. Now, here's what makes the 2009 Lincoln penny even more valuable. In 2009, the US Mint used different compositions for the Lincoln pennies. These unique features, combined with the special designs, have made these pennies stand out among coin collectors. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity plus condition equals big money. Some collectors have already sold these pennies for thousands of dollars, and coins in perfect uncirculated condition have been known to fetch even more, potentially reaching millions at auction. The highest value recorded for a 2009 Lincoln penny was a jaw-dropping amount that left collectors amazed. So, how do you know if your 2009 Lincoln penny is one of these rare treasures? First, check for the mint mark or lack thereof. If your coin has no mint mark, you might have something special. Next, look at the coin's condition. Coins in near-perfect, uncirculated condition are the most valuable. And if you do think you found a rare 2009 Lincoln penny, make sure to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will verify its authenticity and give it an official grade, which could help you fetch top dollar at an auction. So, who would have thought a simple penny could be worth millions, right? But that's the magic of coin collecting. Treasures are hiding in plain sight. Make sure to check your change, search through your old coin jars, and who knows? You could be holding a rare 2009 Lincoln penny worth a fortune.